Callum, how much have you enjoyed this campaign? You've been out there for the vast majority of the games and you look like you've had a really, really solid season.
Yeah, no, I've really enjoyed it. Obviously, compared to last season, it's a big difference. So, yeah, no, competing at the top end of the table, putting in really good performances, scoring some really good goals. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it.
What's been the catalyst for that then? You say better than last season. What's been the reason for that?
I think we just built on a solid foundation, that sort of togetherness that dug us through it last year, and then yeah, we didn't really want to be in that situation again. So we've worked really hard in pre-season, started really well. Obviously had the ups and downs of the championship. When you start the way we did, I think that can only help. Obviously we sort of teetered off towards the back end of Christmas and the New Year, but yeah, I think everyone's been really consistent, sort of worked hard, and we've been really good as a group.
What about your own personal game as well? How pleased have you been with the way it's sort of all come together, both defensively but also sort of what you've given the team in that final third as well?
Yeah, I feel like I've contributed my fair share this season. I just wanted to get my head down, sort of really try and have a good season in front of the fans. And yeah, I feel like I've done that. I've contributed. And yes, it's nice to put the ball in the back of the net a couple of times as well.
You've always been an attack-minded player. How focused are you on that end product, whether it be the assists, the goals?
Yeah, I think a lot of my strengths are in that sort of final third, bombing down the line, getting up and down, sort of that energy that I bring, sort of the building up through the thirds as well. So yeah, I think sort of playing to my strengths has helped me. I think people sort of got the gauge that where I was gonna put the ball. So sort of getting those connections as well. And yeah, I think it's something that I've always worked on and sort of had in my game.
I guess the goals will be the extra special bit. You're like an assist, but be honest, are the goals that little bit better when they come along?
Yeah, 100%. I've always got into good positions and sort of maybe thought about it too much and sort of said it before, like fluffed my lines a bit. But when I've got into that final third, I think I looked the other day and I've only had something like 10 shots this season, which is crazy. So I don't actually shoot that much, but yeah, I'm really pleased to get on the score sheet a couple of times. And
perhaps I'd shoot more given the quality of the goals as well. Then,
100% maybe. And maybe I look for the assist too much, where I can be a little bit more selfish. So yeah, no, like I said, I'm glad to contribute to this season the way I have.
Don't do tap-ins, do you?
No, I don't. I would love a tap-in, to be honest. I would love one just to fall on the line. So, but I'm sure it will come.
Which one is the favourite of the two?
I think the Pompey one will be my favourite. I did enjoy the Millwall one, but I've scored against Millwall before, so I'll go with the Pompey one. But sort of the timing of the goal, it really put a sort of stamp in that game, and it was sort of a pivotal time for us as well.
Just in terms of your time at this football club so far, is this the best it's all felt for you, and that connection with the fans that you've got as well? Does it feel like it's progressed year on year on year, and are you enjoying it?
Yeah, 100%. You sort of, it's gone so quick. It feels like my first year, I've sort of had my first big injury that I've had in my career, so it was a bit of a up and down season for me. And then last year it was sort of backs against the walls, so it was really special this year to sort of thrive in this team and sort of enjoy and play for that badge and sort of get the fans off their seats the way we have done as a team this year. So yeah, I'm really proud of this group.
Have you enjoyed that sort of extra responsibility of what you bring to the team as well, and that role within the team? Do you like that?
Yeah, 100%. I think when I come, I sort of had my first couple years in the Championship and I was still young and sort of growing up at Blackburn as well, sort of into a bit of a leader role as well. So yeah, I've enjoyed my time here, and hopefully it carries on.
Have you got a sense that the fans really enjoy sort of marauding fullback as well when you're bombing down the wing either side? The sort of what they give you?
Yeah, I think they've appreciated my sort of energy and intensity in the games this year. Obviously, the scoring the goals and the assists help. But yeah, like I said, I put 100% into every game. I think I've worked hard on sort of like the other sides of my game, and I think they've recognised that. So yeah, I'm really glad to engage with the fans like I have done this year.